got a temple at the first and last time in our history. We got a one building for two different gods, the good one and the bad one. Right side temple building for the famous god, the crocodile. Crocodile, one of the famous gods in ancient times, the bad god, one of the gods hell, the bad one who killed his brother. Any remember who's the bad god who killed his brother? Thank you. Give me 5. I love that. God pretending the coffin is not fitting his size. So the Egyptian noticed this part of Nile River running, we got like detour. So the water here is so slow, very slow. That's a best environment for crocodile. So in ancient time, we got a huge crocodile families everywhere you go here. And that's the reason why the Egyptian building this temple for him. But why the Egyptian building another temple for his brother, the good god Horus? The Egyptians, just like nowadays, admitted there is a bad, but we cannot building a sole temple for the bad. No, this is building a temple for the bad god, crocodile, but also building a good god temple next to. So we admit we got a bad, but as we got a bad, we got a good. As we got a night, we got a light. Did you get that? And that's different one. As I told you before, this is kind of a unique design building for two different gods, the good one and the bad one, next to each other. The temple, as you notice, that's so close to the Nile bank. So before building the high dam, temple got a huge, what you can call it, flood or inundation. So the majority of the temple was somehow destroyed. Plus, in medieval times, some people use some stone from here for some building away from here. So we got two reasons why this temple somehow, like 80% of the temple was vanished. Just disappeared because the high dam, before building the high dam, the Nile flood, plus in medieval times, some people use a stone here for another building. When the Egyptians started to use steamers, which is like hundreds ago, steamers as a kind of a cruise sailing back and forth, so the crocodile resists and no longer. And so building the high dam was the major reason to block the crocodile to be seen. Before that time, the Egyptians used to see a lot of crocodiles here. Crocodile hiding in bushes, waiting for the farmer who going to the Nile River to drink or to swim or whatever, and he attacking you. And as I mentioned before, the Egyptian didn't worship the animal itself. They worship the power behind the animal, and they use the animal to worship, to refer to that. You can say animal or that power. The temple made out from sandstone, not limestone. Pyramid made out from limestone. Karnak temple made out from limestone. Luxor temple made out from limestone. Those pure pharaonic temple, the Egyptian used limestone. The Greeks, and after them we got Roman, they used different stone. It is called sandstone, which is somehow a water-resistant stone. We got a different. The Greeks also use a lot of different colors in their temples. The temples here, the first part, the majority was actually destroyed. And as a guide, I want to show you what's unique, what's rare in this, and everything will go together. But it's important to show you the difference between the Egyptian technique of a pyramid. This is a pyramid, nothing between the stones. How they hold the stone together, we never know. The Greeks and the Romans got a special way of join the stone together. Two stones, we got a piece of wood in between, tied the stone together. Two stones, we got supposed to be what you can Davidov, that's the name. Meaning what? Meaning we got a small stone here to connecting this stone together. Another piece here, supposed to got something in the middle, like maybe a piece of wood or maybe a piece of stone to hold the stone together. This is actually what you can call it a Greek-Roman technique of holding the stone together. Yep. But the Egyptian didn't get that technique. The Egyptian got a very mysterious technique. They stuck the stone together, rest the stone together, and the stone left forever, with nothing in between. How to do that? You never know. Please follow me. Here to everybody, you can see some remaining of some Egyptian ancient cartouche for the Egyptian Ptolemy, and the color is still in good shape. This part of the temple used to be somehow covered. That's why it still got remaining of the original color. This is almost 2,000 years old building, and still the color in perfect condition. And here also in the middle we got Egyptian Ptolemy, and we got two different gods. The god of wisdom thought you like him, and Horus. Both of them taking care of the Egyptian Pharaoh or the king. They got something like, you know, holding his famous key of life, protecting their son. In ancient time, every king supposed to be the son of the gods. So the two gods here taking care of their son. This is very common scene everywhere you go. All this scene is very common. You're gonna see with me everywhere. But what is not common? What is rare? You follow me to the rare. Come on. We got a lot of help when they go home. And so the high priest of the temple here, they are doctors as well. It is said, now it's no way to back home while your head down. That's meaning you are shy of your wife because she's not happy with you. Come here and you're gonna receive a special medication. So what you have here just behind my back, telling you this guy who has got a trouble with his wife. She's not happy with him because he got no time on bed with her. It's very quick. He needs some help. So he coming here, he receives the help. So here, before he received any medication, he got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. You know what that, of course. But he already here by the help of the high priest of the temple, he become perfect. And so he got many drops. So his wife happy with him. He got a lot of mojo. So now you're back home and your head is up. That's meaning the man, your wife is not feeling angry with you anymore. This is one of the rare scenes never found anywhere in Egyptian temple. That's actually my way. I love to see you something. It's not really common. Wow. Got 2 names or 2 titles as the king of the whole country and the king of Upper and Lower Egypt. So no wonder to see one king got many cartouches, maybe sometimes 5 cartouches. His name, the king of all country, son of the god, another cartouche, the king who unites the whole country, the beloved one of the Amun-Ra. So many. Once his name is mentioned, it has been cartouche. What's a cartouche? Cartouche, as I mentioned before, is like an enclosing shape protecting the name inside. And at the same time, it is kind of connection between the heaven and the earth. So your name will be protected by the God. And that's the reason why cartouche becomes famous souvenirs nowadays. Anyway, I have a very important notice. You give me the answer, I'll give you some Egyptian brew new count with Tutankhamun on it. When you have a look here, you see here the famous gods of these 2 temples. Horus, here, 1, 2, holding the key of life, protecting his son. 1, 2 Horus, 3 Horus, and 1 crocodile. Why we got only 1 crocodile? Even he's a god equal to Horus. Why you got only 1 crocodile here while we got 3 Horus? What does it mean?
Yeah. Given the Trinity, good triumphs over evil.
The crocodile is stronger.
Good triumphs over evil.
But let's make the good more than the evil. Yes, you admit you got evil, you got a bad God, but let the good ones everywhere more than the bad one. That's the reason why you got 3 good gods and only bad one. You got evil one in the middle, but the king cartouche is not here. Why?
Oh.
It's happening nowadays. The king died before complete his cartouche. So okay, let's go for the new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like
the
the
person
king,
who was doing this
once
died
he
before
died,
he
the king,
finished.
once he died, go for the
Think
second
so?
one. It happens now, everywhere. When you're on power, everybody, you know,
Oh.
once
You're dead, they don't honor you anymore, so nobody finishes his cartouche.
Happens
That's
everywhere.
it.
He has to do his own.
Okay, come on, follow me.
Okay, so he died.
Yeah, he died.
That was Horus, right?
Poor guy.
Oh, dear.
He has no cartouche.
Before you step the building or the temple.
So it's like a well.
It's like a well, but this one connected to the Nile River. Okay?
Wow. Here's look at the ring of stairs to get down there.
I know, that's amazing. Your gifts are coming, your gifts are coming. Ooh. Okay, I remember.
Every Egyptian temple got almost the same scene, which is very common to tell you that, or you can easily tell what you got here. The king in the middle, Ptolemy, we have two different gods, both of them taking care of the king. They got a lot of nice symbols. The care of life. Care of life meaning what? Meaning along the life of the king or protecting the king in ancient time. This special part of the temple meant to be for the only local people. Coming here, see this sign? Please follow me here. This is called Rach. The Rach bird, meaning the local people coming this part of the temple. They cannot go further. This is the only place for the high priest leaving donation for the god. Okay? And so the rest of the temple not allowed for the normal people to. You got it? And
I wanted to make sure.
two gods, they crowning the king. Both of them holding him. That's meaning he is the son of two gods. God's Isis and God's Hathor. Both of them look so moody. Look at that. You know what that means? Their fertility.
Fertility.
Fertile sign. Yeah, very important. Okay. And this one here show Horus, famous god. He gave him his son, meaning you're gonna be strong king to control the country. Horus taking care of his son, and his son here is the Ptolemy receiving a sign of stability in his country. Behind him, the famous two gods, God's Hathor and God's Isis, both of them placing the king or introducing the king to the Horus, the great god. Got it? Before him, we got a very famous gods. What she's doing here, she sounds like she working, digging, building something. She's a foundation god. Her name is Sishist. Sishist. Remember her name because tomorrow when we're gonna visit Edifur temple, you're gonna see her helping the king, supposed to be here, to building the temple. Okay? Sishist. Sishist. God's foundation. Sishist. Okay? And when you look here, we're supposed to get two famous signs for a vulture or a bird representing the Upper Egypt. So Upper Egypt used to get a vulture, you know the vulture? Or the falcon, the god of Upper Egypt, and we got the bee, the god of Lower Egypt, symbolic Upper and Lower Egypt. Come closer, please. It is very clear now. You can see the vulture here wearing the double crown and red crown as well. Okay, this blues calling, I'm ready to go, and some people are late. So he. What you got here? What you see?
Oh, she's having a baby.
And here she's feeding him. Okay? This is a very interesting one. Okay? For the crowd.
She is.
Yeah.
That's Isis.
Yes, you got that.
And that's Horus.
Yes. I'm coming down.
Little horse.
Yeah. And this is the bee, the sign.
Oh, there's the bee.
The sign of Lower Egypt. Why? Sign of Lower Egypt. Too green. It's too green, so a lot of bee and stuff like that everywhere. You know what I mean? Because Lower Egypt meaning delta. Delta is too green. Too much green, cultivated area. So the bee is very common there. You got it? Okay. Good. Powerful. Gotta put up. When 2000 BC, so 2000 years, maybe more than that, the Egyptians look at the Imhotep as a god of medicine. And so we got a scene for him, and this tray full of a lot of stuff used by him. So some believed he got everything. He got everything, you know everything. Using stone in building, which is still until now the first building in the world, and it still exists. Also using tools for plastic surgery and everything. And this tool is still used nowadays. You know what that one? This is a buffet stuff. Sometimes you got an L in your body, and so they heat it and get a smoke inside and absorbing the moisture from your body. I don't know what you call it. Look at this collapse. This is like knife.
It's like the cupping.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Knife, whatever. This scissors, everything here. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. Please follow me.
Yeah, be a doctor, one of the two.
Die naturally. So the Egyptians worship the power by crocodiles to be more correct, and they look at him as a strong animal because they cannot control him. So they show respect to him to avoid his harmful. Okay, And so they're waiting for a perfect crocodile to die, natural die. They stuck him in a special place. Once he died, okay, they mummify the body and then they keep it as a symbolic of that kind of power, the crocodile. Egyptian architect Imhotep built the first and oldest stone building in the world, or what you call it, step pyramid. It was building around 2700 BC, 2000 years and more after his death. The Roman and the Greeks look at him as a god of medicine. So he is sitting here. Before him, we got a special, what you can say, tray tools still used until now for some kind of, plastic surgery or whatever. So as my Habibi here, she said, used to mummify the body of the king. Yes. So they use it for mummification and also use it for another kind of, surgery. And here we got two gods. They receiving the Egyptian king kneeling before Imhotep, giving him offering, but this part was missing. At the same time, we got a famous eye of Horus here to protect the king back. Eye of Horus, famous god in ancient time, as I told you before. You got it? This is a very rare scene, and that's why people line up to have a look. And crown, and also you got a very rare necklace. You never seen any king in Egypt wearing a necklace around his neck, only here. You see? It's like a bead. What you call beads?
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyway, before him, he got like a perfume or giving offering to the Horus. Horus holding scepter as a stability for his son. Son meaning the son of the god. And Horus, he is his father. And when you come back here, many gods here, including Sekhmet with her fist, for some reason, both of them with Horus to protecting their son or take care of him. So we have many gods, all of them receiving offering from Ptolemy, and at the same time, that's meaning Ptolemy is the son of all the Egyptian gods, for all these gods. You got it? And the Memphis and this delta, that's meaning this is the whole Egyptian map. When you hold it in your hand, that's meaning you control the country. We got many colors of the key of life. You got a green one, meaning what? Meaning young. You got silver one, meaning hope. But the golden one is the best, it's perfect, because the golden one refers to the God's eyes' blood. You got that one? Key of life, still one of the most mysterious signs in history. Even the Coptic or the Christian around the world, they use it. I told you. So when you have a look here, you see a US dollar bill, $1. God's Sekhmet. Where should we go? In ancient time, the Egyptians used to make a charm, golden charm or silver charm for God's Sekhmet, and they hang it around the neck. Why? They need her power, they need her safety, they need their protection or her protection. She's the gods of war, the gods of revenge. Alright, she's very powerful God. At the same time, when she feels that you need her, you really need her, you. And still, 2,000 or million years ago, Egyptian worship here until this moment, many people around the world coming to hear a shrine, which is actually famous one at Karnak Temple. God's Sekhmet. Yes, still very powerful one. Please follow me. God.
Ooh, look at the Sphinx. That's how much underground he was.